It's my time and it's my time, my time, my time and it's we get raw. It's my time to spit, my time, my time, my time to spit, we get raw.
My voice is so fucked up.
I wonder if there was anybody left with just a little bit of voice after that performance on Sunday. Get the fuck in, you beautiful, sexy Reds. Yes, we fucking made it. Champions League, baby. Hello, hello. Episode 13 of YaRAW show. A belter of a season ender coming your way, lads. Let's admit, everybody, every single one of us, or at least most of us, were shitting bricks in the run-up to this game. Now, in the place where I watched it, I went around asking fans how nervous they were in the run-up to what was the game of the season, a cup final, whatever fucking name you want to give it. And pretty much everybody was very, very nervous.
How nervous were you on a scale of 10?
Fucking 10. I mean, how could you not be nervous as fuck? I mean, we've bottled it against the lower sides so many times this fucking season. It would be so Liverpool since I've been following them to bottle it on the last day, but we didn't fucking do it, and we got through, and it's amazing.
I was nervous one, but once I got here and saw it was still 0-0, I get really nervous to go into 9.
How nervous were you on a scale of 10 before the game?
I was shaking, but I'm just going to attribute that to
on
coffee.
On a scale of 10?
Coffee.
Coffee is not in the 10. On the scale of 10.
Coffee is an 11.
How nervous were you before the game on the scale of 10? I've heard 9 to 11.
7.
7. All right, that's actually pretty confident. On a scale of 1 to 10, how nervous were you before the game?
A 9. I love Liverpool to death, but these lower teams we've had tough times with. Top 6, fuck them. We've dominated them all year long. Bottom ones, a little tougher, but after the first 2 goals, this was great. This is exactly what I was looking for. Fuck yeah.
Unfortunately, guys, no special guest today on the show, but every single one of you beautiful, sexy Red on my show is special today. Let's just go back to how the game unfolded. As again, everybody was nervous coming into this game, but my word, the first half, every single rival scoring, we are unable to break the deadlock, and then Gini Wijnaldum, the man, the beast, the legend that I think is the second best player that we've had this season, and I've been saying this for quite some time, does this, which is an important goal, setting us on the way.
Oh my fucking days, what a beauty by Gini there. It was fucking magical. Bit of racks there as well. Bit of bash over here. How you doing, man? Man, it's got no one out, Yaro. But, fuck me. So slow we are playing, not moving it quick enough. But boy, did we fucking need that goal just before half time. Ginny with a fucking beauty. What a finish. Right in front of us as well. Did we not half enjoy that, lads? Yes, we did. Come on, Redman.
It was literally like just finishing a really eloquent cuss out of Winnie for the shit that he was pulling in the first half. And then he toes that thing into the fucking top corner, and then it was done. I love that guy to death. He fucking pulled it out. An assist and a goal. God bless that guy. God bless the team. Let's go. Onwards.
And when Gini lifted us up before the end of the first half, it was amazing. At that point, I was fairly sure the result wasn't in doubt, but you never really know because anything can happen in football.
Cam was bouncing there at the Cop, obviously. It's actually the first time I got videos from the Cop, which, Cam, thank you. The star man of my show. In the second half, when Middlesbrough actually came out attacking, and if you remember the first couple of minutes in the second half, they were pretty much in our box. But then the El Magico did his magic, the beautiful free kick, then followed by a beautiful goal by Adam Lallana, and that's it. Done and sorted. Joy all across the world.
We're not playing on Thursdays.
Who does? Who does?
Arsenal.
We fucking did it. We fucking did it, people. We fucking made it into the qualifying position for the Champions League. 4th spot sorted, 76 points. Massive result, massive achievement. Boy, when that second and that third goal went in, boy, did it all the pressure lift off everyone. It was fucking amazing, absolutely amazing in the cup. Don't know what to say. I'm losing my voice. Too much singing. It was a fucking mental day in there.
I was at a fucking graduation this week, but I came down for the DC supporters. You guys are fucking amazing. Blown away. 3-0. Awesome. I just can't wait for next season Champions League. See who we bring in the summer. It's going to be great.
So this is my first time doing anything like this. But what a time to start. Liverpool in the Champions League. I am over the moon happy. It is the final whistle now. Thrilled. Just beyond words happy. I wasn't nervous before the game started, but I became nervous during the game. After the second goal, I finally settled down.
Get in, lads. We did it. We did it. We got them 3 points. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. I think overall it was a bit of a nervy game until the first goal went in, but after that I think it was just almost plain sailing. It was just an absolutely fantastic second half. I can't tell you how happy I am. I've had a lot of abuse from other fans from other clubs saying small club mentality, etc. Couldn't give a shit what you think. Champions League is exactly what Liverpool needed.
It was a fantastic day today, you know, 3-0 at Anfield. It's very good. Next year we're in Champions League, guys. I would like to wish you, all of you, the best performance in next year in Champions League.
What was the best day of the last month? Was it my wedding or this? It was this.
It's better than the wedding?
Yes, this was better than my wedding. I cried way more here than I did at my wedding.
The true red right
here.
Yeah.
It's just my boob, guys. Just my boob.
Well, if the bride in the newlywed red couple tells you that this day felt bigger than the wedding, it speaks volumes as to how nervous and anticipating and happy after the final whistle all of us were. But obviously now the season is past us. We finished 4th. I don't really get the whole fear of who we're gonna face in the qualifier. I think by the time we get to the qualifier we'll have the full firing team, the full squad, and we don't have to fear that. If we are fearing a qualifier, no matter who we play against, Nice or CSK Moscow or anybody else, we shouldn't be fearing that, because fearing that meaning we fear the Champions League, and we will not fucking fear the Champions League. That is the place where we belong, and Arsenal no longer does for the time being. I ran a few polls what you guys felt about the season overall. Now the majority of you, as you can see, were very happy with the season's result, although I have to agree with some of those responding to the poll saying that probably we should have won the league. I still think January is where we fucked the chances up, when we didn't sign any players to reinforce our good run. But it's okay. 4th, I'll take that. If anybody had told me in January, I would have taken that. If anybody had told me in August if I'd be content with the 4th place, I probably would have laughed and said, no, we've got to go for the league. But in January, after we spectacularly fucked it up, I don't want to bring negativity into the overall positivity show, but when we did, fine. So I also asked the player of the year, Mane. Yeah, everybody agreed there. Surprisingly how few people actually voted for Firmino. I think he had an outstanding season. Not necessarily always spectacular, but the amount of positive input on the overall performance of the team that he has produced is immense. Maybe statisticians would disagree, but the overall gameplay from Firmino this season was awesome. Coutinho stepped his game massively in the last third of the season. And of course, Gini Wijnaldum, my word, that goal he scored at the Cup to set us on the way was so important. Another question I asked, the moment of the season. Yeah, I agree with the vast majority who voted. The Mane 94th minute goal. Ah, that chant about Merry Christmas Everton, which was immediately sounding across the stadium, also one of the memorable memories of the season, one of the memorable moments of the season. And finally, I also asked about the disappointing moment of the season, and losing points to Bournemouth twice. That indeed was disappointing, although I have to say, and I agree with some of those who responded, the loss to Hull and Swansea were also as painful. Now the season is gone and the big summer awaits us. And it has to be big, right? I mean, it has to be huge. We have to go for all the targets we need. We have to reinforce the team so we can mount not only a serious, real title challenge next season. Not the kind of challenge which suffocates pretty much in January, but we have to make sure we're fighting on all fronts, including the Champions League. And there is a consensus among everybody who filed their videos to me this time about the importance of the summer.
Ну, мы четвертые, это уже хорошо, конечно же. Но при всем при этом я все считаю, что командной игры нету. Есть индивидуальные действия. И это как бы печально. Я очень надеюсь на лето, надеюсь на покупки летние. Что мы купим нормальных игроков, ну, хороших игроков, которые будут идеальных весов команды.
I think supporters can relax. Knowing that we've got an amazing manager at the helm that's going to be taking us into the Champions League and into next season, and is the best possible person to have at the helm of Liverpool Football Club. I think now investment needs to be made in the summer in the right areas for the right people that can improve this squad.
Mane's missed a few games at the end of the season. Gini's played all the way through. And who else was there? There's one more, isn't it? Matip's pretty much played most of the season. But the rest of the squad, still Brendan Rodgers. So don't forget that, people. Jurgen Klopp is still got to put his stamp on this team. There's still a lot of work to do. We're a work in progress still, yeah? The project has only just begun. Horrible thing to say, but yeah, it's still a project, isn't it? But anyway, people, that's me, over and out at Anfield, after the game. Fucking happy days, happy days. European nights are back again. Brilliant stuff.
Well, ladies and gents, I hope you enjoyed this season. I hope you enjoyed this episode. It is technically the season ender. I will be doing a few specials, hopefully, over the next couple of weeks. I'm not sure it's going to be a weekly basis. I'm just going to leave you with a little more of the drunk celebrations happening across the world. In Cincinnati, New York, Moscow, Washington, the COP, everywhere. The elation and joy. But you know, obviously what's coming now. The mic is dropped for the final time this season. Mwah!